Title: The Locked Apartment Mystery. On a cold November evening in 2018, residents of a quiet apartment building noticed something unusual. Apartment 34, owned by 42-year-old accountant Daniel Harper, had been silent for 3 days. Daniel never missed work, never ignored phone calls from his sister, and always walked his dog every morning at exactly 7:15. Concerned neighbors contacted the building manager, who unlocked the apartment with a spare key. The lights were still on. A cup of coffee sat on the kitchen table, untouched but cold. A television quietly played the evening news. Daniel's phone, wallet, and house keys were lying on the counter. But Daniel himself was gone. There were no signs of forced entry. Every window was locked from the inside. The security camera in the hallway showed nobody entering or leaving after Daniel came home on Friday evening. Police initially believed he had simply left through another exit, but the building had only one entrance covered by cameras. It was as if he had vanished. Investigators searched every room carefully. In the bedroom, they found neatly folded clothes. The bathroom showed no signs of a struggle. Even the dog had been left with a full bowl of food and water. Detectives interviewed coworkers. Everyone described Daniel as calm, organized, and friendly. He had no known enemies, no gambling debts, and no recent arguments. His computer revealed nothing suspicious. Then a forensic specialist noticed something strange. A thin layer of dust covered the bookshelf, except for one small square where the dust had recently been disturbed. Behind several books was an old photograph. The picture showed Daniel standing beside 3 friends during a camping trip 12 years earlier. One of those friends had died in what authorities ruled an accidental drowning. Another had disappeared 2 years later. Only Daniel and one other man remained alive. The final survivor was Michael Reeves, an engineer living nearly 300 miles away. Police questioned him immediately. Michael admitted he had spoken with Daniel the week before, but insisted they only discussed old memories. His alibi appeared solid. The investigation stalled. Weeks passed. Then analysts reviewed Daniel's apartment once again, focusing on details that had seemed unimportant. They measured footprints in the dust on the balcony. Only Daniel's shoes had left marks. Yet one flower pot looked oddly out of place. When detectives moved it, they discovered fresh scratches on the concrete floor. Underneath was a narrow maintenance hatch leading to an unused service shaft connecting several floors. The shaft was barely wide enough for a person to climb through. Officers searched it from top to bottom. Halfway down, they discovered fibers matching Daniel's sweater. At the bottom, they found a broken flashlight. But there was still no sign of Daniel. The shaft exited into a locked storage room in the basement. The lock had not been forced. However, forensic experts found microscopic metal fragments inside the keyhole, suggesting someone had used a professionally made duplicate key. Building maintenance records revealed only one person had recently requested access to the storage room, a temporary electrician hired for renovation work. The man had provided fake identification. By the time police traced the identity, he had disappeared. Months later, investigators connected the fake electrician to several identity fraud cases across different states. Surveillance footage from a nearby gas station finally revealed his real vehicle. Inside the car, police recovered traces of paint, identical to the apartment building's maintenance shaft. The suspect was arrested after a routine traffic stop hundreds of miles away. During questioning, he denied murder, but admitted he had entered Daniel's apartment looking for hidden cash after receiving false information from a criminal acquaintance. According to his statement, Daniel unexpectedly returned to the balcony while the burglar was searching the apartment.